our people. I tell you what, these people like fighting.
Like, what do you think people like?
If you fight with somebody on YouTube, you get thousands of views. You might get 500, they find out from grow. That's the speed of it. But then I think those are that made me grow. They look like they doing something. Right? They look like they were doing something last year when I had them in that bag. Remember last year it looked like they were doing something. I had them in that bag, and then when I went back, wasn't up in there for the hey, like that. I want to eat the potato this year. But hopefully they'll come out this way. You did.
Let's take this show on the road. Same shit, different day. I be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away. Hop a train, hop a flight, and ride. Tonight I gotta break free. My job, those boss be working my nerves. Clock out at phone don't do not disturb. My boyfriend's cool. I need my girls, the world is ours, so run it up, let's go to a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too little, slow down. No, me and who when they see me out, booked it 'cause I'm not waiting around for you. Let's fucking go, Miami. Let's fucking go, Chicago. Let's fucking go, Pimo. Let's fucking go. Houston, let's fucking go. Atlanta, let's fucking go. Tokyo, let's fucking go. Brazil, let's fucking go. London, let's fucking go. South Africa, let's fucking go. Korea, let's fucking go. New York, let's fucking go. Toronto, let's fucking go. Paris, let's fucking go. Nigeria, let's fucking go. DC, let's fucking go. LA, let's fucking go. Trees, new beach, we be out on the coast. Swimsuit, two-piece, catch me doing the most. Eating good in Perry, grab a glass, make a toast to life. Just living like it's my life. In these streets, music playing all night. Hawaii, I found my peace on a mountain zip line. Australia stole my heart, and the natives are fine as hell. Oh well, let's spend it all tonight in a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too late to slow down. No, do what I please 'cause I'm very grown. If you with me, we not staying home tonight. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go, let's fucking go, yeah.
Hey, everybody, here to see talk with your girl. Holla back if you hear me. Let me know if the mic sound nice. Let me know if my mic sound nice. Check one. Do the mic sound nice? Check two. All right, G Tina. Thank you for the mic check. Mic check. I still gotta come back and I just faded out. Hold up. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm back in here now. See, it's two of me, so let me get rid of one and make it just me. Hey, 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 everybody. Let me see who in here this morning. I don't even know if y'all can see me because that sun is booming. Creole Girl. Hey, T Talk member Lady Maud. Sharon Garbold. G Tina. T Talk member Lady Maud. I'm not bothered. Good morning, Coach. T Talk member. Y'all got games today? TNT's G Mom, Proud Capricorn, T Talk members. Hey, Yumina, Monica B. Welcome up in here, y'all. Mahogany Meeks, T Talk member Lady Mar. She said banner, 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 put that banner up. That's what she said, okay? She said put that banner up, okay? Because you know people be taking your words. And let me see, I made some yesterday. Where's that? I don't want all that. Is everybody having a good morning? Let's go ahead and put that up there for a few minutes. Is everybody having a morning anyways? Okay. It's beautiful outside over here. Anyway, I don't know if it's gonna stay beautiful. Rabbits running, ring essence. Hey y'all, welcome up in here. Tamika Williams, Lisa G, T Talk member. Hey y'all. Monica B, Grace My TV. Welcome up in here. It is Saturday morning, so if you heard the birds chirping and the singing in the background, that's because I'm in the garden. I'm in the garden. I finally am going to come out here and figure out where I want to put these herbs at this morning because if you know, like I know, it's been raining in Maryland all week. I mean, every day this week it rained, so the garden wasn't really a place for me to be, and it's probably kind of damp today for me anyway. But I'm gonna figure it out. I got my knee pads. I got my garden bag that my son and my daughter-in-law gave me for Mother's Day. I got that with me, and it is full of all types of garden tools. I videoed all of this and didn't post none of it. So I got this thing in here. I got this thing in there. What else came in here? This pretty thing here came in there. Uh, this one ain't never came out the bag yet. And it should be some more. There's some more stuff in here. Got this, and I'm missing a spade because it came with two different spades. So I don't see it in the bag. So Operation locate that as soon as I get up off my feet because I would like everything to stay in the bag. And it came with these nice pruners as well. Okay. They are locked for now. All right. So that's what my son and my daughter-in-law gave me. My daughter gave me some traveling stuff. And my other boys, they gave me flowers. They always giving me stuff. So they just gave me flowers on especially that baby of mine. He always finding something to drop off at my job. So it's Mother's Day every day for me anyway. And I'd prefer that my kids not put too much into pagan holidays. I'm your mother all the time. All I want is your time. So if you just come to the house, cook on the grill, that's Mother's Day for me. I don't need no gifts, but I do appreciate, this very nice, because this is a very, very nice set. Okay. So I do appreciate it. What's the time? Okay, 9 minutes. I really do appreciate it, so I'm not mad. G Tina says I'm outside as well, going in gardening a bit, having coffee right now. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm having my coffee while I'm talking to y'all, and then eventually I will. Eventually, an ant was crawling on my iPad. Eventually, I will. Turn the camera another way or maybe get on the iPad and I'm gonna go and plan some stuff, whether I'm gonna be still talking then or not. You must make reservations now at Maryland Beaches. Listen, you got to make reservations everywhere now. I try to do everything in advance. I don't like to try to wait till the last minute. And what people don't know is the every day things go up. So it might be this way today, but then tomorrow they done took the price up maybe $50 or $100. You just don't know. So you just don't know. Hmm. Yes, it is nice and steamy and it is good. I drank my coffee with only cream now. I was using sugar, but and cream might be a little fattening too, but y'all know what? I'm just gonna work out hard. I'm not gonna take no shots. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna work out and I'm gonna see what happens, because by the time I turn 58, I have a goal where I wanna be. And so I've told my son where I wanna be. And so I'm gonna do some stuff on my own, cardio, and get to a certain weight. And then when I get where I wanna be that weight, I'll start working out with my grandsons and my son. So they're gonna make up a routine for me to hit certain areas with them weights and stuff. And when I do that, I'm going to catalog it, I guess you want to say. And so I'll post stuff on TikTok as I'm going along and let y'all watch the transformation as we go. So that's the plan. So y'all pray for me because I never really got into the whole dumbbells and I've never got into none of that, but I'm gonna get into it with them. That sun is really like, ooh, okay, that's a little better. Oh, that's a nice photo right there. Yeah, that's a nice photo right there. But yeah, I'm going to. That kind of remind me of that picture that I seen of Remy Ma and her boyfriend with the son. That was kind of cute. That was a cute photo, Remy. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. And we at the 12-minute mark now, so we can start. We could have been started talking about some content, but yeah. So y'all seen the thumbnail, so y'all know who we here to talk about today. Okay, and two of these people then just broke the internet and stole the internet and snatched the internet from everybody, Lottie Dottie and every damn body. Okay, so Remy and Papoose came and said, listen, this our internet right now. This not Beyonce good internet. This not nobody else internet but mine's. Okay, and they done held us in the chokehold for what, 48 hours now, right? Yeah, about 48 hours. So everybody talking and everybody got their opinions. But I just want to remind everybody in this here chat, and Marge, y'all can remind them, throughout the video, that we all got to respect each other's opinion. I know we got Team Rem and I know we got Team Pap. So Team Rem, you got to accept Team Pap, and Team Pap, you got to accept Team Rem. Now, y'all can debate all y'all want to as long as we doing it in love. Because tomorrow we got to be right back here again in the chat together, loving each other, praying for one another, and being the community that we are. And we strive in being respectful over here. We strive on allowing people to have their own opinions over here. So we have to keep that up. It's just that this time, this is something that we all don't agree on. And that's okay, y'all. It's okay if we don't agree with each other. We got to normalize everybody having a unique mind that we each have, and we can use that mind how we see fit. Okay? And that's just how we got to be. All right? So, mods, just keep that in mind. Everybody got an opinion. So let the folks to have their opinion, okay? Because it's only right. I gotta adjust some things. I got my iPad over here on my raised bed, and I keep seeing ants get on my iPad, and I'd rather not have ants all over something that I got to pick up and take in the house. So I done relocated that. Oh, thank you, Monica B. Was Here thing. All right. I see my thing just went out too. We got Drew up here because Drew over there with Carlos King. Y'all know I still haven't watched Drew's interview yet. But I keep these clips keep coming up that's starting controversy. So when the clips come up, I'm gonna talk about it. Okay. Um, I may not uh go watch that whole interview, but I'm certainly going to still have conversation about it. Okay. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off because my Wi-Fi slows things down when I come over here in the garden and well, it's working on my damn iPad. Why don't it work on my phone then? And that's some weird shit. No, it's not. It's going in and out. Okay, there we go. Let's turn that off because I'm gonna use my Instagram on my iPad. Oh, who is that? Wait a minute. Who's that? I don't know him. All right, let me see. Now y'all see that no Glorilla got her nose done? Did y'all see that? I bet y'all did. I can't believe she got her nose done. I can't believe she did that. I thought she was one of those. I thought she was one of those girls who said they wasn't into that. I thought she was one of those girls who said she was cool with her features, but I guess she changed her mind. All right, y'all. So anyway, Drew is talking about. First of all, Drew was talking about Britt, so we're gonna get that out the way. And then Britt, she clapped back at Drew. So we gonna go over that real easy, real quick. Drew don't got a lot of smoke, but she got enough smoke that the people don't want her to. They want her to shut up. Her co-stars. Drew coming out on everybody. She's telling everybody business but her own. Here we go. I think they throw a lot of stones and hide their hands, and she's just very argumentative. You know what I mean? Like she just comes across very angry. I think that in the Kenya situation, um, threatening somebody with a weapon, like she did. I've never dealt with anything like that. Coming to work and feeling like someone is just so calm and comfortable throwing around pistol and weapons and the threats that she did. Um, and so I feel like, although I've said it time and time again, I don't agree with how Kenya handled it. I just feel like there needed to be a conversation, a reprimanding, so to speak, about that behavior. Parent, I think they throw a lot of stones and hide their hands, and she's just very argumentative. You know what I mean? Like she just comes across very angry. Okay, so she done went over there with the Carlos King now of it all. Threatening somebody with a weapon. And she like done said that Britt done threatened somebody and she not housewife material and all this that her and her husband doing. It's a whole lot of rah 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 and yeah, that's what Drew said. So I think they throw a lot of stones and hide their hands. And she's just very argumentative. You know what I mean? Like she just comes across very angry. I think that in the Kenya situation. So she on here calling this girl out and saying what she's saying and so on and so forth. So the girl got something to say back. Okay. Britt says Drew is the last person to be speaking on marriages when she has been going through a divorce for years. She needs to pray those court filings do not end up public instead of worrying about me. My goal has never been to destroy marriages for clout or a storyline. The show is about wives, and Drew barely fits the bill. So now, when did Drew try to destroy marriages? That's the part that got me. Drop it that in the chat if y'all know something about Drew trying to destroy a marriage, because I know she's not talking about no Porsha and Dennis. So, who marriage did Drew try to destroy? See, it's the lies for me. If you gonna come with the fucking facts though. Who marriage did Drew try to destroy, y'all? Anyway, she said that was a disgruntled housewife fan. Never met him a day in my life, but said he was an ex friend of mine. So that's somebody I guess that Drew was talking to or something. He was in his feelings because of an interaction on. Oh, I know who she talking about. She talking about the man that said he bang 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 banged her husband. Okay, now this made sense. Oh Lord, you know I read this early this morning, but I must not have been woke yet because I was like, who the fuck is she talking about? Y'all, she talking about the dude that said he got the $35, $32 cash app from my boyfriend. Mm. I'm sorry, her husband. She said that's her husband. Ain't that what she said? That what she said. She said that man was her husband. Did y'all know that when she wrote it? Anybody who seen that? Because I was lost for a minute this morning when I seen that. I was like, what the fuck is Britt Edie talking about? This is very confusing. But now her post makes a lot more sense when I'm reading it with y'all because it just came to me that she is talking about, oh boy, y'all, the one who came out and said he banged her husband. So she's saying that he was a disgruntled housewife fan, never met him a day in her life, but said he was an ex friend of mine. Laughing out loud. He was in his feelings because of an interaction on IG and decided to look for clout, and you fell for it. He has been a housewife fan for years, and every housewife's comments looking for a moment. So spare me. So basically, what that girl is saying is that man did not have her man bent over nowhere, and he did not pay his way into a sex palace where they in there uh running around doing the nasty. He did not do that. That's what she's saying. She's saying that boy made all that up because he is a disgruntled housewife. That's what they said. That's what she said. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But that's what. Listen, that's what I see. I don't know about y'all. So anyway, that's that on that. That's that on that. Now Porsha. Is anybody gonna call Porsha? Porsha was blessed enough to. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do because it's easier for me to work my phone to put stuff on the screen than it is for me to work this iPad. So we're gonna switch. Come on, switch. That's what we gonna do. We're gonna switch. All right. Nah, Britt, I've never heard the guy come on with these stories on husbands. Now, I ain't never heard him either, child. That's why I say Britt said, that what Britt said, okay? That what Britt said, okay? Now, see, Cash Doll outside now because her man done been cleared, allegedly, and in my opinion. Because he say that the girl, just in case y'all don't know about that story, Cash Doll, I never really talk about her much. But y'all know she dating a new guy. She left her baby daddy. It's been a whole dilemma. He been on here looking sad and pretending that he not sad, but he is sad because you can tell he's sad. The same way I could tell Papoose was sad the other night, but most people won't see that because they want to believe Remy is just the bad guy. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. I can't believe Remy the bad guy, only because I'm living it myself, and I'm telling you, you can be separated in your home and the man know you separated and the woman know they separated and everybody knows that you're separated And the man might slide out and do what he want to do and keep it quiet, and the woman might keep it quiet too. But as soon as that woman step out, she cheating. She cheating because they kept theirs a dirty little secret. But when that woman decided to be happy, she now cheating, and that's all I'm saying. I don't buy that whole story. I don't buy it. I just don't buy Pap's story. I'm sorry. I just don't. I believe they were separated already, and then he said he wanted to stay there and take care of his child, and he dipped in and out when he wanted to, and he didn't make nobody public because it wasn't nobody who had anything to lose or had anything to bring to the table to look public, because he wants to look like he wants to look like he what they call it, upgraded. Yeah, he want to look like he upgraded. He don't want to show y'all all the other women that he was with because they wasn't on Remy's level, but he still went out and slept with them. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. This is what these men do. This is what they do. Pay attention to what he chose to talk about the other night. What were the things he chose to talk about? Only that guy and her sex. He didn't talk about none of the money that she claims that she had that he paid all the bills with. I didn't hear him say a word about that. He didn't talk about the pawn shop, him pawning her jewelry. What was the reason why you pawned her jewelry? He didn't talk about the fact that Remy says she pays for all of that baby's activities and he pays for nothing. He didn't talk about anything of substance, if you ask me. Not one thing of substance did he talk about, but everybody said that, oh, it's Pap. Pap came out and Pap ain't talk about shit, but he want to talk about Remy. Oh, I caught her in the bed with this person. Oh, I caught her. Well, nigga, you was still there. Why was you still there? Anyway, here's Porsha and Angela Bassett, y'all. They are at the premiere of it's a real quick Jimmy though. But they're at the premiere of Mission Impossible. Y'all know our Queen Angela is in the Mission Impossible. Okay? So check it out. Baby, Porsha was so stoked. You hear me? Porsha was like, oh my God, I done met a queen. Oh, how did I get so lucky to meet this lady? So on Porsha's post, she says, OMG. Mission Impossible is a must see. I absolutely love Angela Bassett. Love you and love supporting you. I was so surprised that you love me too. I have been a fan for a lifetime. Every movie you do gets better and better. Thank you for sharing your talent with us. Hashtag Mission Impossible. Hashtag private screening. Sorry. So that was nice. Hello says, I agree with what you're saying, but you think he and Clarissa are trying to get on a love and marriage hip hop? They might be because she was trying to get on the baddies, but at some point, so she like it. So they could be trying to get a show. Yes, sweet essence, a dream come true, and you can tell Porsha was genuinely like very happy to be standing in that moment. So I appreciated that. Okay, so also Drew, I forgot to talk about Drew and Ming. You know, Drew said something about Ming in her interview with Carlos too, and then Ming Lee came back and told Drew that she should have aired her ass out back then when the Housewives told her to, because somebody on the Housewives had told Ming to go ahead and air Drew out. So Drew was allegedly, I guess, messing with this Thai girl, like Ralph said. But Ralph can't really talk because Ralph, I'm pretty sure your ass been cheating too. That's the way I feel about Drew and Ralph. Drew ain't doing nothing that Ralph ain't doing. You see, it's the same old thing. There you go. Another story. The same thing. Now, we didn't see Ralph out here cheating. But we know that Ralph wasn't coming home because this girl was on a worldwide show. And we know that Ralph was disappearing. But we never saw Ralph with a woman. He kept everything on the hush. But as soon as Drew decided that she was going to mess with Ty, he made sure it became national motherfucking news. This is what they do. This is another prime example of what they do. This is what men do. I don't believe Papoose. I'm sorry. He didn't address anything important to me in his video, his comeback. Because just you sitting around trying to embarrass Remy and talk about who she slept with, that don't make me a believer. That don't make me a believer of what you're saying. That makes me believe that everything she said was the truth. You used her money to fund her while she was in prison, but you running around making everybody feel like you held her down with your motherfucking capital, but it was her own capital. But you didn't tell the people that. You made it seem like you yourself took care of Remy and all the kids and all the needs. But it was Remy doing it. All you was doing is writing checks from her account. That ain't really holding the bitch down. I'm sorry. That ain't holding me down. That's spending my fucking money to make sure because my kids ain't old enough to do it. All right, cool. I bet you he got benefits out of that shit too. You think he ain't bought nothing for himself? Cause I'm sorry. I ain't buying that, what he talking about. I listened to his ass the other night, just like y'all did. I didn't hear him say anything of substance. And all I see in the headlines the next day is only thing they could capture is Pap said he caught Remy in the bed with another woman. Oh, Pap said that Remy been cheating since 2022. Oh, Pap said no, that's not good enough for me. No, he got to bring up some substance. That lady made some big claims out there. She said she took care of herself with her own money. Okay. He spent her money. She said there's 3 apartments she never seen. Is all that true? Of course she never seen them. She was in prison. But did she pay for them? Did she fund them? Like, these are the things I want to know. And who is now paying for the child that you claim you can't see? And why is it that you saying you can't see it when Remy is saying the door is wide open and you can't see her? She ain't giving up no excuses. She's saying, look, you can come see her whenever you want. So I'm confused. It's not making sense to me, all this stuff. So when 1 + 1 don't equal 2, then I'm going to just have to say that it's a whole lot of lying going on. He never denied he pawned the jewelry, but he never admitted that he pawned the jewelry. And he never answered to why he pawned her jewelry. Why is he pawning her jewelry? Why is he pawning her jewelry? Is that how he out here flossing? With pawning her jewelry? These are things we need to know. Is he pawning her jewelry for money that he out here flossing with another woman? Like, why is he pawning her jewelry? It's not making sense to me. Because he's supposed to be out here doing good, right? At least that's what the boxer lady's saying. Because she got all the answers when she only known him about 8 to 10 months. 8 months? What? What's this? Yeah. She don't know him. She don't know this man. So he pawning her jewelry to live a lifestyle that he accustomed to because of her money. So that's why he now pawning her jewelry. So you want me to believe? No. Nah. He not real. That's not real. That's not real. You pawning my jewelry so you can go out here and live it up with other bitches and make them think you got it like that when the money you using, you borrowed off of my jewelry? Nah, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. And I guarantee you that them trips that they going on, she paying for them. Hawaii, all that shit. She paying for him. She talking about he ain't on her team. I bet he on her team some kind of way. He might not be your manager, girl, but he's something. He's something. He probably the entertainment manager. You got a manager, but I bet he in charge of something. Cause his music ain't musicking. Pat been cheating on Remy. No man is gonna go 6 years without. He never stopped, in my opinion. Remy chose to keep her private life private. She didn't say anything until Clarence started talking. Now, we do all have to admit that she did say something, but she said it to me in a way to say to him, leave. I think she had got to the point where enough was enough, because the day that she outed him, he was around there trying to boss her around or feel like he wanted to lay up and parlay over there. And she said, the girl, y'all seen the text message where she was like, why I gotta be a secret? She didn't want to be no secret no more. So she say she went into this knowing the truth, but yet you tried to force this man out to tell the people about you. But you claim you went into this knowing you was a side chick. You say you knew you went in this as a side chick. But then you trying to play the main chick, but you still the side chick. Until them papers is signed and he is a free man, you is a side chick. Now, will he make you a wife? He may. He may. You got the money. And the people say he got a gambling addiction, okay? The people say he got a gambling addiction. It's all in the chat, okay? You said, I wonder, is a jury he bought her and that's his get back by pawning it. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I like both of them, but I like both of them. But I'm telling you what I see, what I feel that this is. It's another case of two people trying to separate and live together. It's not going to work for the man. This what works for the man. He goes out and he does his dirt. But the moment you try to do the same thing, it becomes real loud. You're the cheater. You're the cheater. Now I don't make no qualms about being separated and living with my husband. I don't make no qualms about it. And one day I will tell y'all the whole story why it was necessary, right? But not today. Um, but the bottom line is I haven't been with my husband since 2023 in a marriage sense. So whenever I leave the house now, I'm cheating. But I can tell you right now, a man is the furthest thing from my mind. The furthest thing from my mind. The only thing I want to do is live life the way I want to. And part of what the way I want to live is to dance. I went out, danced, what, a week or two ago, whenever that was. Oh my God, I had the best time. And the next day, my legs were hurting like shit. So that told me I got to either do it more often or be ready for what's to come. Because when I dance, I kind of dance all night. I don't need nobody on the floor with me. I don't need no people on the floor. All I need is the beat that I like, and I'm going to move, period. Right? But when I came back, I was cheating. I went out and danced. I think I was live the majority, 90% of the time I was out because I didn't stay out there all night. I was live on my TikTok almost the whole time. So this is what men do. Them people probably been separated, trying to keep the shit out the blogs, trying to keep shit private. And then she probably fell for somebody. That's what it is. Right. It's only two people that know the actual truth. And I'm just, I'm just giving my point of view. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Bella's love, shoot. If May 2nd, 2024 didn't teach me anything, it's teaching me that. I'm gonna live my life unapologetically. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna live my life the way somebody else wanna live theirs. I gotta live mine my way. And that's just what it is. And it don't include another man. It don't include another man. So that's what it is. Oh, when I went to Vegas, I had a good time. I went to Vegas for my 50th, uh, Kyle and me. It was me and my two daughters, and we went to different clubs there, and we had a nice time at each and every one of them. I can't even remember the name of them, but we had a good time. I tell you that, and that's where I zip lined at too. For the, I'm afraid of heights, and I did that with my daughter. She wanted to do it. I said, okay, come on, I do it. It wasn't so bad. I wouldn't run to do it again, but I had a good time. I do, however, think that for my 58th, I'm gonna parasail. I think I'm gonna do that for my 58th. I'm gonna parasail. I'll be in Jamaica on my birthday, and I think I'm gonna just parasail because I want to do it, but I'm scared to do it. So I think I'm gonna do it. No need to be scared, right? But yeah, back to Remy now. I think that that's just what it is, y'all. I think this is another case of that. I don't think those people were together when she went out with that guy. I don't. I mean, they might be married, but in the same way, everybody giving him a pass for being with Carissa, knowing that he married. I don't know why Rem ain't getting the same pass. I don't think she cheated first. I just don't. My heart tell me she didn't cheat first. My heart tell me that she got tired. They were separated, and hey, she was over the marriage. You know, sort of like I'm over my marriage right now. I still can be his friend though. I can still be his friend. Now, some days he ain't mine. Some days he ain't mine because maybe he wants his marriage like Papoose. But for me, it's the marriage is over. No going back. Sometimes you can't go back. And for me, it's no going back. And maybe that's what it was for Rem. And Pap just ain't accepting it. Maybe he thought because she didn't put him out and she didn't do this or that, maybe he thought that he could continue to do that. We don't know how many times this man had cheated. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I love both of them still today. I love both of them still today. And I was a fan of Clarissa, even though I say she pop her mouth too much. Now I'm not a fan because uh uh I don't feel like how did they get up there? I don't feel like side chicks should be addressing the main chicks, the wives. I mean, not the main chick, the wives. And this is what Clarissa continues to do. So, this is why I have no respect for this young lady because she continues to run her mouth and say stuff to Remy. And I think that's disrespectful, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's disrespectful. Let me find a little nasty ass comment she made about uh, she gonna have cookouts and shit, and Remy is invited. Like, where? Who the fuck does that? She claps back. Why are you clapping back, girl? Remy not talking to you. Remy is talking to Papoose. You talking about you gonna get on here and defend his lies. Why are you trying to defend his lives? Why are you running your mouth about him and his wife? You see where it just don't make sense? It ain't making sense. It ain't adding up. Why are you talking to Remy? I don't understand why she keep talking to Remy. Talking about she gonna have cookouts and Remy is invited. Wait, Remy lied and said she wasn't in a relationship, knowing she been sleeping with Easy since. But that don't make you in a relationship though. Uh-uh. She said she not in a relationship with that man. That don't make you in a relationship because you getting some pain now. That don't make you in no relationship now because you got a maintenance man. Having a maintenance man and being in a relationship is two different things. Now that man might be her maintenance man. That might where she go when she need her head bust open or something. I don't know. I can't say. But being in a relationship and having somebody you smashing with, that's two different things. Sometimes you don't want to be in a relationship. Sometimes you don't want to be in a relationship. But you might not mind, doing the do. Now you a lady now. Some ladies they just wanna do the do. That's what I'm saying. Things aren't going to work like she thinks it will. Yes, Pat might marry her, and yes, they might start a family, but baby, what goes around comes back around, and karma is a bitch. Yeah, 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 but that makes her just as wrong. She's still married. They are both wrong. They are both wrong. Easy has been posting videos and lives talking about Remy and Pap, but he's not famous, so only people in the rap battle industry follow him. Shit, them people over there at that neighborhood talk ought to be following his ass. They know who the hell he is. Well, I follow his ass now, so if he making up a live or something, I'ma see it. I'ma see it. But I will say he don't look like that picture that Pat posted. Now I don't know if he got braces to bring his teeth together. I'm not sure. But if that was his before picture, then something went right. Something went right. Cause his mouth don't look nothing like what Pat posted. All right. I think the man actually looked better than Papoose. I ain't gonna lie. I do. I do. Peggy says, I will walk away before I sleep with another man. Well, see, this is the reason why I'm right where I'm at. But Peggy, everybody don't move this way. I don't want, even though I've been mentally, physically attached to my husband, I don't want to bring another man in because I know he's not completely uh, unattached. I know he still has feelings and emotions, and when a person still has feelings and emotions, that's where the mess comes in at, right? That's where the mess come in at. Because you just imagine me trying to date somebody. First of all, I'm gonna get blasted all over the place because he gonna make sure everybody thinks I'm a hoe. It's gonna be blasted everywhere. It's gonna be, oh yeah, that bitch sleeping with such and such and such. And he'll find 99 things that he hate about me to blast the people. This is what people do. And I'm telling you. And I've been separated for more than a year. But if I was to go out this door right now and try to mess with somebody, he would make sure everybody in my county know that I'm a cheater. And I already know he been with somebody. I know he has, but I'm gonna blast it out because I don't care. And that's probably where Rem was. When you don't care, you don't care. Now, I personally don't want to be dealing with no drama. I don't got time for no drama with no men. So, child, I don't have a problem saying to myself, shit, life is good. I jumps on a plane when I want to. Don't nobody ask me no questions. And I don't got to tell nobody no lies because I'm on my own. Is Remy funding this young dude like she did Pat? Oh, I don't know. I think I seen Regina say Easy had his own bag. I don't know him though. Right, hello. Mm-hmm. Yep, G Tina, when you out, you out. When you out, you out.
BJ said Remy paid for Pap's teeth too. Oh, maybe she did, but this boy got braces on, so I don't know if Remy got him braces or not. But you could tell he had some work done. But it looked like braces. He didn't go get like, you know what I'm saying? It don't look like he went and bought no teeth or nothing like that. It looked like those his teeth. He still got some type of retainer or something on his mouth. Cause I sure did go over there being nosy because I wanted to see was this man really that ugly? And he not. He not. And if his teeth was like that, that's his not his fault. That's his parents' fault. That's not his fault. You can't blame people for stuff like that. Of course, people make fun of it because it's there. But let's be for real, that ain't his fault though. That ain't his fault. If his teeth was he was born with his teeth like that and his parents didn't get him braces. Shit, my son had a gap that looked like Moses part of that motherfucking Red Sea. Shit, we took turns. I'm off this week, you off next. Whatever the fuck he needed, me and his daddy. Yes, indeedy, through a co-parent situation. But he made every appointment, and we made sure of it. He wore his braces. He wore his retainer. We had to pay at least for 2 or 3 of them bitches because he had throw that motherfucker away in that lunchroom or something. In middle school, he kept throwing it away. But we kept paying for that bitch. And now, shit, that nigga got a motherfucking Kodak smile like his mama. Because he looked like me. A dark skinned me. But at any rate, the point I'm making is his parents neglected to take care of his teeth. So I don't know it's because they didn't have the money or they just maybe, I don't know what the situation was. Maybe they wanted to and couldn't afford to. I don't know. But that's a situation that has to be corrected when you're smaller. That's a situation that's supposed to be corrected when you're smaller. Right? Nanny of the Maroon said it's not his fault, but he was old enough to be able to fix it. But once you get to a certain age, right, it's mean like you got to pay out your pocket to do it. So it seems like he has fixed it. I mean, at some point he fixed it. Remy fixed it. I don't know who fixed it. Somebody fixed it because he do not look like that. And I'm telling you, that man is cute. I went over there and looked because I'm nosy. I said, let me go over here and go ahead and follow him and make sure I turn all the notifications on. So if he get live, I get that too. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, if he gonna go live and talk shit, I'm gonna get him just like I'm gonna get Clarissa. I'm gonna get it all that I see. Yeah. If they go live, then I'm gonna try to get it for y'all. But wait, Remy, this one right here took me out. When Remy said this right here, is this the right one? Let me get the right one, please. I don't want to keep doing it. Yeah, this is it. Remy said, if you just turned 30 and allegedly just met someone 8 months ago that is 47 years old that I knew since you were 10 and was married to them since you were 13, and he has 4 biological children, one 28, but will be 29, one 25, another one 24, but soon will be 25, and a 6-year-old baby, and currently promising you a newborn while finally agreeing to divorce 18 hours and 54 minutes and 3 seconds ago. Remy, I think it's more to that. 3 seconds ago, please refrain from speaking. Baby, that's just about as good as facial with the goddamn $10 for a pizza, okay? In my opinion. That thing right there, that thing ate right there. That thing ate. See, the thing that Clarissa don't know what she doing is she playing with a wordsmith. This lady rap for a living. So unless you're gonna sit over there and let Pap write 90% of your responses, like he claimed he wrote 90% of Remy's music, Remy said he ain't wrote her goddamn music, okay? So now here's Remy again, going back at Clarissa, and she says, Clarissa, I'm blocked, so I couldn't at you, But in case you haven't noticed, nobody, and I mean nobody, is talking about July 26th. They truly don't know where it is, the opponent, or nothing. Not even after this little stunt. That's what should have been and should be the focus at all times. Listen, if you're ready to be a grown woman, call me. You have the number. In the meantime, Google divorce mediation. I've been offering that for years. Now back to your girlfriend, Papoose. Bring that ass here, boy. Okay? So basically, what Remy was doing there was saying, and Remy, you probably gave her the publicity she was looking for, but basically what Remy was saying was, ain't nobody even talking about your fight coming up. You got a whole fight coming up, and ain't nobody, let me get this guy in there, and ain't nobody talking about it. Ain't nobody talking about your fight. Everybody talking about you being a side chick. That's why I'm trying to say I really did like Clarissa. I just wish she wouldn't have attached herself to Papoose right now. If he loved her so much, he should have been got a divorce. 8 months ago, you started fucking her. Why didn't you file for divorce 8 months ago? Why the fuck are you staining up her shit? Or are y'all doing this on purpose to get her some traction? This what I'm trying to figure out. Is this a fucking publicity stunt for Clarissa and her team? Because it's not making sense. Oh, she care. Peggy, she care. And so do he. They both care. You can hear that in their videos. Whoever don't hear that is crazy. Because if I'm Clarissa, it's done. Stick us with a fork, bitch. Because we done. If I'm Clarissa, nah. Mm-mm. You on the internet doing what, bitch? You entertaining her. You going back and forth. Oh no, you motherfuckers got something to work out. Because if I let that bitch go live one time and he's sitting there talking about who this lady fucked and when she did it and how she did it, and then you going back talking about her friend telling her something bad, Juju, bitch, I'm out of there. Because why the fuck is you still talking about Juju and them? What advice Juju and them gave her? So Juju and them gave her bad advice. So you saying that she was getting advice from people about you way before she cheated, Pat. You see, you told on your goddamn self. But people ain't listening, though, because they want to believe that it's all Remy. But they're not listening. You telling on yourself. People don't want to hear it, though. That's why they're not listening. They're not listening. They're not listening. They're not listening. Oh, the hoodies? Yeah, they can be for sale, too. Uh-huh. My store about to open soon. I'm working on that in the background. I got some t-shirts coming up, and I mean everything coming up, but just some sayings on some t-shirts that I'm working on right now. I knew what you meant, but yes, they will be on there on my store. It's getting ready to open soon. Hopefully before the end of this month. Uh-huh. Well, that shows her level of maturity. Right. So I don't know, why didn't Remy file her papers? She should have too. Maybe Remy didn't file the papers because maybe she didn't want that. Maybe she didn't want that. You never heard Remy out here saying, "I want a divorce. I want to divorce my husband. I want this over with. I want to do." That was Clarissa. You ain't even never heard Pat do that. That was all Clarissa. Ain't neither one of them did it. But when your side chick goes on an interview and start talking about you're about to get a divorce and this is about to be over, then that would make you feel some kind of way. Also, behind the scenes, you telling her we getting a divorce, but you don't know what Remy and Pap is saying off camera. I mean, offline. You don't know. You don't know. Girl, I know you lying. Girl, I know you lying. Somebody called us. I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised. If I heard the baby been in the club, I didn't see none of that, but that kind of shook me a little bit. Cause ain't no way you should have that baby in no nightclub. No ma'am. No ma'am. You should not have that baby in no nightclub. So under no circumstances should she ever been in a nightclub. And they let her in a nightclub. So that's what I heard. I didn't see it though. But I'm not surprised we asked. So I definitely will catch up on that story. I might come back a little later, around 11 or 12. I gotta go in here and do a couple things. And I'm gonna plant this mint in a minute because it's getting chilly out here. I'm not surprised either, G Tina. And the mama should have seen it coming too. When people start doing all that bullying shit on the internet and talking about what you're doing with your kid, you need to be more careful. You see, you got all these eyes on you. It can't be that important to, you know what I'm saying, to make money. No, no. Some of the stuff is questionable, so she gonna have to answer. She gonna have to answer for it. She gonna have to answer for it. I swear, I feel like my garden needs to be watered. It's not supposed to be too warm today, but my onions over there looking dry as a bitch. But they coming up good though, y'all. Oh, Miss Shirley is the little girl that do the where them fans at. The little pretty girl. Let me see if I can find a little clip for her real fast. I'll show you. I upload it real quick. Miss Shirley is that little girl. Yeah, she. Now this is a video of her trying to convince people that she know that she not just a fan popping shaking her ass thing or whatever. Nobody video ain't saved. Hold on. Do. Oh, they saving. Beautiful. And I have feelings. Anyway, that's her. But I'm gonna put it on the screen as soon as it's saved. It's taking a minute to save. I don't know why. Oh, maybe because I ain't on Wi-Fi. Yeah, she be at adult occasions, and the people is they tired. Oh, Gerald reporting on it. The North Carolina beat. Okay. Oh, that sounds good. Sausage, gravy, and biscuits. I ain't even eat yet. Yeah, that's what they said. She been in the club. That what they say? That she been in the club. I don't know. That's what they say. Yeah, that's what they say. She very smart, Regina. So she was doing I seen her on one video. She was doing speaking Spanish a little bit. That's what they say. She was in the club. I never seen that, but I seen somebody say that in my chat that the child was in the club. That's what I seen. Somebody said she was in the club. I ain't never seen no video footage of it. I never seen it, so I cannot tell that lie and say she was in the club. Porsha Williams is the face and brand of Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16. Yeah, that's what they was using for this year, for this season. People think Nene coming back next year, and I gotta say that, I agree with Oliver Twist. That's why I posted this video the other day. And normally, when they getting ready to bring somebody back, they do keep referencing them. You know that, and they referenced Nene quite a few times. And I don't even know if the season ain't even over yet. And I think she's had 2 or 3 references in this season. So, and she back over there working on NBC Universal. So I'm trying to tell y'all. Yeah, she's made it to J HUD. She definitely has made it to J HUD. Uh huh. Here she is.
I'm smart. I'm beautiful. And I have feelings. And I'm so much.
That's Miss Shirley right there, y'all. That's her. And then somebody done called on her mama. Then we gotta see how this gonna play out. Okay? We're gonna have to see how this play out. Sweet Essence says she has a feeling too that Nene will return next season. I sure hope so, Sweet Essence. Because the show needs to be revived. And that's the only way that show gonna revive itself. I bet you that show will hit over a million if she come back. If they bring Nene back, Phaedra, Porsha, Kenya need to come back too. I don't think Kenya should be off the show, but Kenya might have talked herself out of the show when she went out there being smart out the mouth to Andy now. So she might have talked herself out of the show. I hope not. But she could have, y'all. She really could have. But if Nene came back, maybe that show would come on back on. I'm trying to tell you what would happen. That show would take off. I don't know why I keep putting this glove on. I'm ready to go to work, but I can't do nothing with the not you, Angela Oakley, and definitely not you cannot win. You play dirty as Shamia Morton and Porsha Williams friendship. I do not want to hear about that again. No, I want that to be a dead issue. Um, but I think Nene, Porsha, Phaedra, Kenya, let's see, Angela Oakley should definitely come back. I mean, they could bring Shamir back. They can even give her a peach. But how many peaches can they have? They're only gonna have like 5 or 6. But if they bought Nene, Porsha, Phaedra, Kenya, Cynthia got to be there too. Yeah, and Angela Oakley. Those 6. Those are my must-have housewives. Those are my must-have housewives. You said Nene returns. I think her and Angela would be friends. I think they will be friends. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I think that would be so nice if they brought Nene and Kenya back next year. But they could get rid of Britt for me. They could get rid of Kelly for me. She's too loud. Um, Shamia, she didn't do nothing for me this year, but talk about Porsha. I mean, I understand. I already knew about her. She had a sick baby. I knew how she, the baby became sick because she used the same surrogate Candy did. The young lady got breast cancer. I knew all of that. I knew all of that from online. I didn't need Shamia this year. I don't need her next year. If I'm just gonna be honest, I don't feel like she bought nothing but this whole fake ass 10-year-old argument, and I personally don't like women like that. If you're gonna deal with something with me, if you upset with me, you need to tell me now. Don't wait no goddamn 10 years. Don't be around me for 10 years and then finally come. You get a camera in front of you. You want to tell the world what a bad friend I am. What I've been over the last 10 years, over something 10 years ago. No, I don't like that kind of woman. So Shamia, if she don't got a real storyline, I don't want to see her back. That's it, and not her children because you don't want to put children on display. Somebody said the other day she got her daughter, she got this. She shouldn't be putting that on display. She need to bring a real story. Y'all already know what the Real Housewives is about. It's about drama. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend that this show not about drama. So she needs to be able to bring a storyline and not her and Porsha about a 10-year-old argument. New new faces old out the door. You just gonna take out for Porsha? No, Porsha gotta stay. Porsha gotta stay. Her and Nene gotta face off, baby. See that right there is gonna blow the housewives up. And Bravo, are you listening? Now, if I get a chance to get down there, well, I am gonna get down there. If I get a chance to talk to Andy, I'm gonna let his ass know. Listen here, buddy. If you wanna blow them ratings up, this how you open that shit up. You got 2 pair of heels walking down the sidewalk. One coming one way and one coming the other way. Baby, and they got to meet up. Because we got to talk about how you did me over there with them upshaws. And that's how we start the season off. And if they gonna make up or they gonna fight all fucking season, but they need to know that they gotta be together for the girls' trip. Now, whether they gonna set the scene on fire because they gonna be going back and forth, or whether they gonna learn to get along and drink and stuff together, I'm trying to tell you that's what's gonna bring Roll Up back. That right there is gonna bring us back. Roll Up will be on fire. I promise you, Roll Up will be on fire. Kenya Moore disregarded the Georgia law. She had a Jerry Springer moment. Tita went. BravoCon is November the 14th through the 16th, and it's in Las Vegas. It's in the Viva Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. Yep. Porsha and Nene Showdown would do it. I'm telling you, that's all they need. That's all they need. The whole show will come back. They will break the internet. They finally face off. Porsha got the answer to this. You got to answer why you did that. We just was together. Why would you go and tell these people you got a problem with me? Oh, we got to see that. We got to see that. Oh, Porsha got to stay. Because she's that girl. She needs people on her level to bring, and these current girls ain't it. I'm telling you, at Porsha bringing them girls back, Nene, now, man, that show would be fire. I've been watching old seasons of Raw, a season where Porsha came on. It was so good and so good. So good. Porsha Williams got Kenya Moore a $2 million paycheck. Good. Good. She needed. That's what sisters supposed to do. Look out for each other. We don't supposed to try to tear each other down. We're supposed to lift each other up. And I think the drama that they bring is supposed to be like drama for the season. And then we go back. Is that a pepper? Oh, that's that pepper. My friend over the road. I don't think it's going to do nothing. Yeah. We need people that's going to argue and then come back. Jessie Rue said Porsha and Shamir were not in a good place when they started shooting. She said she was at Shiloh's baby shower in 23 and Porsha was not there. Okay? Said Porsha can't handle conflict. Not to get off topic. I have caught up on some, but I'm not all the way there. I plan to watch some today. You know that's what I was supposed to do one day this week and then got off topic. And then all this week I've been Remy and Papoose that had us in the chokehold. But today I'm going to go in there and finish watching today and get caught up. But I can tell you where I am right now is what was the last thing I seen? I'm past the point where that damn crazy ass lady went to Nicole's house. So I've been taking notes and then I'm just going to have it might be tomorrow. I just have a Beyond the Gates catch up session because it is good. Yeah, it's good. Beyond the Gates is really good. It's really good. Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 was filmed in the summer of 2024. So she's saying that Jessie Rue saying that they already wasn't in a good place because Porsha didn't come to her baby shower. But here's the thing though, was Porsha even in the country then? Because let's be clear, that divorce started in 2024 with her and Simon. And with her and Simon, the divorce started in 2024. So in 2023, was Porsha even in the country doing Shamir's baby shower? You see how some people just doing shit to get shit started. Was Porsha even in the country then? I would like somebody to run the dates. Jessie Rue to be exact. Because Porsha was going in and out the country with that man. And not only had Porsha left her job, she probably had left her fucking friends for that husband of hers that she thought was somebody. She probably didn't go to the baby shower. She probably wasn't even in the goddamn country in 2023. In 2023, we was watching Porsha jet ski and everything all across Africa and everywhere. Costa Rica. That lady wasn't even hardly in America. She wasn't hardly in America. Kenya Moore hair spa scandal was Porsha Williams' birthday. I don't know what that means. There are multiple videos of Porsha at Shamia house with Shiloh. No, the lady got sick yesterday and called me up. She was so sick, she said she couldn't, she caught something. So we're going to catch up. I took it down, so we're going to catch up and try to do it this week, one day this week. The lady is sick. She said she was sick. She might be nervous. Yeah, she was in Dubai. She was everywhere in 23. So it's not fair for anybody to say Porsha wasn't somewhere. Because I know back then Portia's schedule was not on nobody's time but Porsha and Simon's. Now, I don't know if Porsha loved that man or if she just was out for that money. But her ass was jet skiing private jets from here to there to every goddamn where. She wasn't still. I know that she quit her jobs and everything so she could do all that stuff. Porsha quit them jobs. So maybe she wasn't even here. So I think that's a little unfair to say that she wasn't at the baby shower because maybe she wasn't here doing the baby shower. Maybe that's why. You never know. Yeah, you never know. So I can't go by that. These carrots look so good right now. Mm, mm. Yes, I did see Porsha looking for a new house that's coming up this week. I might talk about that too. You know, Bravo don't like you sharing that little dumbass clips. So I try to stay away from that stuff. I don't need nobody keep telling me that I'm doing something wrong on the channel. You know, you keep doing stuff wrong, they might think you're a nuisance. So I got to be on my computer to show that kind of stuff. And I'm in my garden on my iPad this morning. Just talking and kicking the bobo. But it's getting chilly out here, so I'm going to get off here and plant these things and get my butt in my house. Take me a nice warm shower and get back in my bed and watch some Beyond the Gates. Okay? Bella's Love says, Tea Talk with your girl, also off topic. In your opinion, has LAMH been canceled? I only believe and trust what you report. What I can tell you that I've never seen the word cancel from OWN, but I've never seen a renewal either. So in order for a show to say it's coming back, there should have been a renewal announcement. OWN has announced every single show that is coming back. So until OWN announces that show or another network, maybe he going a different route. Maybe he not going with OWN. Maybe it's a whole different route he going to take. Until that network announces that that show is coming, that show is no longer for me. Until the show comes back, then to me, where is the show? Where's it airing at? What day is it coming back? If it was coming back in June, we would already know because the network would be, you know, playing commercials. They would have already told us, hey, your favorite show is coming back. The number one show on OWN is coming back. Where is the announcement at? There's no announcement. These people are just saying that because they're hoping. If you go over there to Jamie Tyler, he'll tell you that Love and Merge DC is coming back too. How long that show been off? I'm just asking. That show went off way before Love and Merge Huntsville. Way before Love and Merge Huntsville. Now I heard that it was something that came out that said Detroit was canceled. Did that happen? I don't know. Yes, bring everybody back but Candy, because baby, I can't do her. On that show screens that's coming up. I can't do Candy. But anyway, y'all. Oh, now here come the sun. Oh, I wonder if that's gonna stay out. And that would be so nice if that sun stayed out. Because it's chilly out here. And I got to put this stuff in the ground because it's in those little pots that you buy it in from the store, you know. YouTube is not on network. The latest rumor is it's coming back in June. I thought they first said it would be May. The lies, the lies, the lies. Every month they push it back a month. Every month they push it back a month. Every month they say, first it was April. You know that back in March they said it was April. Then April came. Then they said, oh, it's May. Now it's June. Then next month it'll be July. Now they filmed the show already. So Carlos got the show in his vault. So even if OWN doesn't take that show, he could shop it around with a whole new name. He could shop the show around with a whole new name and take it somewhere else. And that's what I think he should have done anyway. He should have shopped the show even to own as a whole new show, going in a whole new direction. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Love and Marriage Huntsville will never, ever be Love and Marriage Huntsville without Mel and Martell. And that's just how I feel. I don't know about y'all, but without Melody Cherie, that show ain't shit. But a bunch of people doing a bunch of lying and pretending that they something that they not. And who wants to sit around and watch a bunch of fucking fakery? We can go right over there, and this is some real shit. We can go on Netflix. I got Netflix. I got quite a few channels that we can watch some good scripted TV on. Okay? But you think I want to watch that trash? No, I would never. Never would I. Even if it came back. We not watching that over here. Ever. Mm-mm. Ever. The show is nothing without Melody. Nothing. Now, yesterday I was asleep doing Mel's live, but I recorded the whole thing. So, I hope I did anyway. Let me check. Make sure I did before I run my mouth. Because I was so tired yesterday, y'all. Oh my God, I was tired. I was so tired. Yep. Let's see. How much of it I got? I got a couple of things you did. That's Carlos' fault. He didn't make the others give anything. Yep. Yep. And so now who wants to see that show? I sure don't. Yes, I got say it's 10 hours, so it must have cut off after 10 hours because I was asleep. So it didn't cut itself off. But I got a good bit of it, so I do want to check some of that out later. So we'll have a little watch party with the live as well. Okay, so we'll do that later tonight. But today, oh, that sun feels so good. I gotta figure out where I want to put these herbs at out here. Y'all want to see the garden? See how well it's doing? Let me show y'all the garden. Let's see. Oh, today what I can do too. I can use my phone so I can see what I'm showing y'all. Ooh, pull over that. Just got to pull up the live. Mm. Oh, y'all can hear all that noise. All the moving around and everything. Oh, y'all can hear all that noise. All the moving around and everything. All right. All right. So that's the squash and the string beans. Up against the fence. So that's the squash. Oh, let me turn my sound down. Hold on. Up against the fence. So that's the squash. Oh, let me turn my sound down. Hold on. Oh, this is weird. Against the fence. So that's the squash. Oh, let me turn my sound down. Hold on. Oh, this is weird. Okay, there we go. So this is the squash and the string bean in here. That's all squash right there. That patch. It's gonna be so big in a little bit. And then against the fence is the string bean. And then over here is the cucumber. This is the cucumber and the squash. And they're gonna grow up that trellis so big. Okay, see how small they are now. But they're gonna get so big. Those leaves are gonna be so big. They're gonna hide the damn cucumbers. I ain't gonna be able to find the damn cucumbers without pruning back the leaves. Okay. Okay. And then over here you got the tomatoes. They ain't even started growing up yet, really. They small. If you see those yellow things on the yellow things on the tomato cages, those are strings that I put on there that have to be nailed down today. So I got my little garden bag, and so I'll do all that today because the wind blew them up the last time. Remember? So today I'm gonna tack them all down real good and make sure that the wind can't blow them up. And when the tomatoes get on the cage, they will be good. And there's the salad in there, and then the peppers, and then the potatoes, and of course, T Talk's corner over there, and some that thing has some garlic and onions in it, as well as right here. You can see the garlic and onions looking real dry too. That's the garlic, onions, and that trellis right there. So they're down there. They're coming up pretty good. And over here we got some collards and some cabbage. And then back there is some kale that needs to still be covered up. But it been raining so much, I haven't been able to get out here to do much. So that's the garden. That's the update on the garden. Oh, Bella's Love, thank you so much. Bella's Love says, love you and a little something for the garden. Thank you so much. You are appreciated. All right. So yes, that's the garden, guys. That's it. That's my little baby. Wait till this stuff grow out and the food starts coming. There's a recall on cucumbers. Ugh. I'm glad I planted my own seeds. I'm glad I planted my own seeds, honey. And I tell you what too. You know you can get your own seeds out of the food. Uh, you can get your own seeds. You can take. Oh, there's my thing, y'all. I found it. Ooh, my spade. My other one was right there in the box. Good deal. You can get your own seeds out of all your food. My sweet potatoes, my garlic, all that stuff. I can get the seeds and do it. I don't got to get no seeds from the store either. And you don't either. If you buy that food during the year, take them damn seeds out of there and use them to grow your own food. You can even slice a tomato and grow tomato trees. It all can be done. The seed can grow food. Anyway, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day. I'm sure I'll be back at some point today because I want to talk about some other stuff. What the hell was that noise? All right, guys. Love y'all.
When I go with confidence, when I go we roll our hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow, wind it up all night.